We all have a heartbeat, and that heartbeat in dividing time is what we would call the pulse. The pulse, it can in turn be divided by measures and durations of those beats. Today, what we're going to look at is quarter notes, 1 beat, and 4 of those in a measure of 4/4. So 4 beats or 4 pulses per measure. Let me play that in a simple chord progression, and let me start with a tempo. So the tempo is how fast this is going to go. So I'll just count the tempo, which is the pulse as well, and I'll play 1 measure of 4/4 time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that 2 measures. Again with the pulse. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And second measure. Now let me count that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I have 2 measures in 4/4 time, 4 beats for each measure. And if I were to write that out, it would be quarter notes, each beat equaling a quarter note, or each pulse equaling a quarter note. 4 quarters per measure equals 1 whole measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 measures of 4/4. Now let's make a change from E minor to A minor. I'm going to do 2 measures of E minor, 2 measures of A minor in 4/4 time in quarters. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Measure 2. Measure 3. Measure 4. 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that was a 4-measure phrase, 2 measures of E minor, 2 measures of A minor, using the quarter note pulse that we established, each getting 1 beat in that measure. Think of the word measure as being a way of dividing time. And tempo is what we start with, and then we divide that tempo into measures, and we take that continuous pulse, which never goes away, which is like a heartbeat, and we divide that continuous pulse or that continuous heartbeat, and then make changes as we just did there in terms of the rhythm from an E minor to an A minor. Think of time as being something that is separate and apart from what you're actually doing with with putting your fingers in place. This is going to become increasingly important because largely the guitar is very much used as a rhythm instrument, especially in popular, pop music, generally speaking, in all styles, right? As a matter of fact, you can always just work on defining your beats just in the right hand like this, just muting with your left hand, right? And count 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice that I'm accenting beat 1 in 4/4 time. That's just the way it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and we put that together with a chord. You get the idea. So that's a little bit of a chat regarding measures and time, pulse. We opened up at the top with 4/4 time and a heartbeat. Think of pulse as being like a heartbeat, and we change that the timing of that by choosing different tempos. Tempo 1, 2, 3, 4, dividing that tempo into measures with note values. In this case, the note value that we were discussing is a quarter note. 1/4, 1 beat, 4 beats per measure.